Well, that's a classy shot from Dravid through the point area, off the back foot. Very hard shot to play, but you see a lot of the Indian-Pakistan batsmen with that ability. And that brings up his half-century. 29 for 1, and India's still trailing by 95 runs. And slowly that gap is closing. Well, there's an edge. Outside edge. Only had the one slip in place, but it didn't go to him. I was worried that they needed to stack the catching area or the cordon, but it went straight to the keeper. Success for Pakistan. Fazli Akbar, 1 for 43 now. Good delivery.
It really was a good delivery and a good catch too from Cameron Akmal. And he looks to the heavens above, plays it outside edge, just carries. Diving across, and it ends a fantastic knock. He has played brilliantly, this young man. He can stand up, have a bit of a break, and get ready to keep in the second innings. He's played very well for his 69. India 129 for 2.
Well, it was an edge. He's walking. First ball again from Shoaib Akhtar. First ball yesterday in the innings, and now first ball of this spell. Sachin Tendulkar. Outside edge, caught by the keeper. And the third wicket goes down.
Oh, Sachin's got a spitting cobra. Bounce kick, just takes the outside edge. Open the blade up a little bit. Akmal does the rest. Can you believe it? What a start. They've got back-to-back wickets here. And Penny, this game is alive, let me tell you. India's still trailing by 94. The great master goes. He's out for 1. Pakistan are back in this. India 130 for 3.
A lot of ladies down at the ground. 32 for 3. Here comes Shoaib Akhtar. And it's flown through the vacant area between gully and third slip for 4. Not a convincing stroke from VVS Lakshman. And that's 4 more to Dravid.
Oh, that's a special shot. That's a cracking straight drive. VVS Lakshman at his very best. India 163 for 3. That's a strong shot through the offside. The beauty about that drive was the placement. He had to thread it through a very, very narrow gap. And he got it in a majestic style. And drop. Would you believe it? It's Yasir Hamid who has dropped a sitter.
Well, I just said under my breath as he hit it out, because it just looked like it was going to pick out a fielder. It did. He had all the time in the world to think about it. He didn't quite get hold of it. Really lassoed it. Well, he actually did get a good piece of it, but it was straight to Hamid, and it's gone down. Dear, oh dear. And you can understand the frustration from Sami. There was the opportunity. It really looked like his eyes didn't track the ball right into the hands. I think he was taking it for granted. He was going to swallow it, and he took his eyes off the ball.
Oh, edge, but very hard. Dravid knows what that's like, standing at slit. This time it's his turn with the bat in his hand. Not over convincing, but pretty well handled. Another man up short on the offside now. Full and driven square. That's the answer from VVS Lakshman. Waiting for it, I fancy, just a little bit.
That's thrashed through the offside. Mohammad Sami will give it a chase. And, well, he does well. I think the case will be referred to the third umpire. Touch and go. If it's a 4, it'll be VVS Lakshman's 50.
4. That leg or foot was touching the rope. At the same time, he scooped the ball back. So it has to be a 4. No part of the body So that foot is on the rope there when the hand first touches the ball. And there we go. Finally, it is signalled. And another half century to Lakshman. He's got them at a rapid rate as well.
Pull shot. He has played a lovely pull shot in the end. Well, it had to be middle well, and he did middle it. Well, India lead by 9 runs. As we see this full toss put away by VVS Lakshman in very, very safe style.
It's a beautiful stroke. Just look at that. The man is really quite deep there. He's got no chance of catching it up. There it is. There it is. His first against Pakistan, his 17th overall, his 11th away from home, and I think Sanjay Manjrekar one that he will savour greatly.
He'll remember this one. It's another innings for India that's come when the team has been in trouble. He came in when Virender Sehwag was dismissed the first ball of the innings. Another innings from Dravid of high value.
He's the sort of bloke who can make so much damage. You see, that's gone off the outside edge. It's gone for 4, but he's already found the outside edge of the bat. The man who's in with 100. Bowling, full toss. Missed it completely. Middle stump out of the ground. Now, is that sheer pace or is that a misjudgment by VVS Lakshman?
Let's just say it's a chink in his armour. Umar Gul exploited it in Lahore, and Shoaib Akhtar should have done this right at the start of the over. It's something that we mentioned. Should aim at the stump. It's a typical VVS Lakshman's reaction. You'll see very often he'll have a shocked expression on his face when he's given out, but he's bowled out. But Shoaib Akhtar, this is just a great climax to what's been a couple of overs of great fast bowling. A good innings, mind you, by VVS Lakshman. It's got India in the driver's seat.
And gone through. Well, there's a gully in place, but that ball has been guided through the slip cordon.
Oh, he's halfway down the pitch. And he had given up, Ganguly. All Pakistan needed was a direct hit. Dravid is glaring down the pitch at the captain.
If Ganguly's got a weakness, it's his running between the wickets. At times he, just like that, gets himself in all sorts of problems, and he comes down, he's got the arm on Dravid. Going through a tough spot, but not now. This delivery smashed straight back past the bowler, and that ends the over with a very confident shot. 302 for 4.
He will push it away, backward a square for 4 and go through to 53 at the close of day 2, which Ramiz Raja has belonged very much to India.
Absolutely. It has belonged to India. It has belonged to Sourav Ganguly. He had to prove a point coming back to lead them, and how well he's led them. Winning the all-important toss, doing the right thing by opting to bowl first. The batsman doing the job after dismissing Pakistan for 224. This session has belonged to India.
You know, the scary thing is he's just had a haircut.
Sourav Ganguly was going nowhere with that. And in the end, well, there was a lot of oohs and ahs from Pakistan camp. Safely managed to get a run in the end.
What is he doing? He really, I think he suffers terribly from just watching the ball and tracking that and not listening to his partner or watching his partner. There's the sign from Dravid. But Ganguly was off, and he just, out of nothing, he nearly ran himself out. There he goes. He's watching the ball the whole time.
And Dravid has faced 350 balls. That's four. There was a third man there, but he had no chance. It was the typical Ganguly square cut. That is overpitch delivery, handled in great style by Dravid. He's hit that one square on the offside. That's 150 for Rahul Dravid. 8th score of over 150. He's a big innings man. The team is out in the balcony, applauding that effort. Just goes on and on.
Oh, what a good shot. Now, I've seen him play this shot often. They talk about Ganguly being weak against short pitch ball and so on, but if you're going to bowl it, you've got to get it higher. 168, the lead.
Well bowled.
You have to hurry. He's hit. I think umpire Kutson might just refer, but I got a feeling Ganguly got in, but he was avoiding the ball, and sometimes that gets you into trouble.
Good throw. Oh, he's got to get the bat down. I think he's out. Well, it's going to be a hard one to adjudicate, but he's made the mistake of trying to avoid the ball, and he might have just got his bat down in time. And this is something that he does a lot too, is he plops his bat in, or places it in. Marginal. Oh. It's going to be interesting. A half frame there, and
I've got to give him out. I don't think that bat's down when the ball hits the stump. The ball is on the stump there. But it's like maybe the bail hasn't come off yet. There it is. And that's all about avoiding the ball. We've seen it happen before. Ganguly got there, but you've got to be sliding a bat in, and you've got to be prepared to wear the throw in. You've got to be prepared to take the blow. In fact, you get taught, get between the fielder and the stumps so that you get hit, not the stumps. And the captain of India has not done that, and he's gone. A good innings, though. .392 for 5. Oh, beautiful placement. You might well say, well, you ought to be able to do that. 69 now. But every full pitch delivery, and that wasn't a full toss, it was up round a half volley. There we go. Thanks very much, Yuvraj. It's exactly what we require from you. Because you're doing what we're asking you to do, playing your natural game.
And there's possibly a drop. Was an extremely hard chance. He would have done well to get a finger on it. And wouldn't you know it, he's taken out the second slip.
Have to wait an over for that. That might get to the boundary. He's timed it really well. My goodness me, it has. What a beautiful stroke. 434 for 5. Dravid has swept him down there a couple of times. There it is. Wonderful innings, a fantastic innings. Only the third Indian to score a double century against Pakistan. Gurinder Sehwag, of course, he went on to get 300 as well. Gaikwad and now Dravid. And the other doubles that he's got, I recall the one in Adelaide. That was a match-winning performance, but not a series-winning performance. This just might be the latter.
Oh, beautifully played. He's been there for a long, long time. And the number of straight drives that he's played in these innings, each one of them has been perfectly executed.
Bigger Pierce probably pitched outside. It's a lead of 360. It's plenty.
just the way these guys have played, it doesn't seem like there is any hint given to these batsmen that, okay, now we are starting to look at declaration, guys, so maybe you could just step up the gear. Pitching outside the leg, height also was a question for David Shepherd. More importantly, I think Sami is getting the ball to move in this particular spell. Once again, this one, David Shepherd thinks is right in front. Yuvraj Singh spotted that finger a little late, but when he looked up, he was looking at the marching orders.
Well, I'm really pleased for Mohammad Sami. He's put his hand up. He said, "Skipper, I'll bowl however many overs you want." This was a little fuller. Did it pitch on? Not quite. Not quite. According to that, anyway. And Hawkeye says it's just bordering on the edge there. And would have just hit the top of leg stump. Umpire Shepherd says, the way I saw it first time, that's out. Off you go. Yeah, I'm going to do it twice if you're still looking at me. So Yuvraj Singh, 3 short of a 50. 47 he goes for, and the 6-wicket falls at 490.
Just ease through the offside. 505 for 6.
Made into full toss, easy ball. Good thinking on part of Rahul Dravid. That's gone through. Kamran Akmal had no chance to defend that. 4 byes. Oh, nicely played. Great shot from Irfan Pathan. What a shot. It was a pretty difficult ball to handle. Came back sharply, but what a shot. It's gone over the top. And 4. It's a half-tracker. Catch it is the shout, and it's dropped. It's Imran Nazir, the 12th man. Goodness me.
Well, didn't get any of it. He got a top edge. He's pulled it high, getting under it. He's running hard. His head's bobbling. Oh, it's in there, and it's out.
That's gone. Will this be taken? It's Fazli Akbar. And he takes a magnificent catch. Redeems himself in the deep. Terrific work from him. That was a skyer from Irfan Pathan. Really had to get underneath that one. Measured steps towards the ball, and he held on to that one. Good catch.
Well, for a man that's bowled 40 overs and 4 balls in this match, he's got a high fly ball, or the Americans in baseball call it a high fungo. Gets underneath it, keeping his head still, and it's gone in. And good piece of work there from him. He hasn't backed away from it at all. So there goes Irfan Pathan, sacrificing his wicket for the team. He goes to 15, India 537 for 7.
Terrific innings. Oh, that's a cracking cover drive. That's a great shot from Rahul Dravid. He had to beat so many fielders to get that 4. So the placement was absolutely brilliant. That's straight. That's gone. All the way. 6. Good strike from Anil Kumble. That's gone. That's 4. That's 250 for him. Well, they're all out there applauding him. Fantastic, fantastic knock.
Really has been a great knock, and I just wonder what the plans are now. Will they declare on him before he gets 300? What will they do? Of course, Rahul Dravid declared on Sachin Tendulkar in the 190s. Will it be paid back?
Well ball, shabash.
566 for 7.
downstairs. The second time Anil Kumble has fallen over against Canarium.
Really overbalanced, got his foot outside the crease, searching for it. Look at him trying to get back in the air and gone. I think he's just in the air. Yep. It's funny how here, when he's trying to get it back, he knows he's out of his crease. It's tight. What do you think, Sanjay? I'm giving him out.
It's another difficult one for Zamir, and just the viewers, a good time to remind them that the third umpire is not listening to us or the match referee, is just looking at the pictures. It's a one-frame decision again. What he's got to look at, Zamir, is when the bails are off, is there a clear indication on his television screen that the foot was in the air? Let's see when the bail is off and the foot. I think that looks pretty out to me. Yeah, it's again a one-frame thing. It's another difficult one, but more inclined to give him the big one. That's a correct one. Zamir Haider, another close call for the third umpire, but most would agree that he made the right decision. Anil Kumble has a real problem when he's playing the spinners. He looks to go so far down the pitch that more often than not, he loses his balance. Second time in this innings that there was an appeal for stumping. This time is gone.
It was always tight, but with the benefit of this replay, it's no hesitation from Shep to call for it. Adjudicated out. Kumble 10, 572 for 8.
It's gone for the slot, and it's a good one. So he's equalled his highest test score, Balaji, with one knock towards mid-wicket. 576 for 8. It's gone up in the air. He's timed it beautifully. That's comfortably cleared long off into the stands. Just out of reach of that fielder at mid-wicket. And it's been his day, Dravid. He's managed to find the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket. He had to clear this man in Zimab. And 4 runs for the picking.
And it's bowled. He's gone for the reverse sweep. First time we've seen him attempt that shot. And finally, this huge innings at Dravid comes to an end.
Well, everybody is looking towards the dressing room. A great innings has come to an end. And the greatness of Dravid is he's producing these great innings every second game for India. You can see the admiration in the captain's eyes, the rest of the teammates. This is how the innings came to an end. Reverse sweep attempted, only to find the off stump. So Imran Farad will be very proud of that wicket. It's his second test wicket, and it's a wicket to remember. So Dravid's great innings comes